All right, hockey fans, we are here at the South Suburban Sports Complex here for the High Plains game between the Polar Bears and the Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves will be in the home white jerseys with the gold and gray trim. Polar Bears in the away blue jerseys with the white trim. We'll get 5 minutes of warm-ups underway here and then get ready to start. Team records here in a moment. All right, Polar Bears come into this game 1-2, as do the Lady Wolves. Should be a fun game as I see some familiar faces on the Lady Wolves team. Some Cherry Creek Bruins, as well as a couple of Bruins on the Polar Bears. Alright guys, looks like it's time for pucks in net and ready to get things underway from here. All right, looks like we're ready to get things underway here. Looks like we'll start off with Hunt, Clontz, and Scarlet. Looks like at the forward line. Nope, never mind. I got that wrong. Looks like it'll be Hunt, Anilovich, and Urbanski, and we're underway. So Jones and Arena on D. Wolves dig it out, play it ahead. Picked up there by Arena. Played around behind. Far side. It's going to be picked up on the far wall there. And stolen by the Wolves. Wolves come back near side. Look to play it into the zone. Jones will go back there to pick it up. Jones will skate in with it. Drops. Shot. And a save by Bozier. So we're going to face off in the zone here. 14-16 to go. Draw one by the Polar Bears. Played back to the point, picked off there by the Wolves. Wolves come back, bring it into the zone. Shot, blocker to side, puck's loose, save. That's a good chance there for the Wolves. Backhand attempt, that goes to the corner. And puck comes out to center. Over the stick of the Bears forward, picked up there through center ice. And played in the zone. Icing's waved off. And the Wolves get possession. Wolves play it up ahead. Picked off there by Suchek. Suchek brings in the zone. 1-on-3. Suchek shot. And gloved and held by Bozier of the Wolves. We're going to face off in the zone here. 13-12 to go. Scarlet to take the draw. Picked up there by the Wolves. Wolves play it out. Tied up there. Wolves try and play it in the zone. Picked off there by Arena. Arena will jump up into the play now. Arena holds, gets puck possession, plays it across. Jones plays it towards the net, steered aside by the goaltender. And puck's played out to center. Brought in the zone, and we're offsides as we got a player that missed exiting the zone there and touching up as the puck came out of the zone. So we're going to face off outside the zone here. 12:34 to go first period, still scoreless. Hunt to take the draw, or Anilovich to take the draw. One there by the Wolves. Wolves play it near side. Picked off there for a moment by Anilovich. And the Wolves get possession. They'll cross there at center. They're bringing it into the zone. Steered aside by the goaltender. Two players collide there. Anilovich picks it up, plays it up to the line. Not out, now it's picked up. Senkungupan, we'll just say Rose, picks it up. Rose, I'm going to butcher that name. Anilovich now works it off the wall, has it stolen there. And the Wolves look to break it out. They play it up to the line. Now they're able to clear. Picked off there by Hunt. Hunt works it back into the zone. Smishik picks it up there. Smishik tries to break it out. And now the puck does come out to center. Picked up there, Anilovich. Anilovich comes down the wing. Anilovich shot off the glove of the goaltender and saved. 11-11 here to go in this first period. Looks like two evenly matched teams so far. Quant's here to take the draw. Played up ahead. Stolen there by the Polar Bears. Centered out front. Comes through the slot. Jones plays it across. Now they try and play it back across, and that's picked off. And Wolves are coming back the other way. Picked off there, played to the line, held in, just barely at the blue line. Centered out front, steered to the corner. By Arena, and now it's broken out by Arena. Arena skates around one, brings in the zone one-on-one, sidesteps a player, shot on net, saved by the Wolf goaltender. So 10-11 here to go. Draw one there by the Polar Bears over the stick of Schmisek. Almost stolen there by Suchek. Wolves hit the line, thrown in on net, and held by the goaltender. So we'll get a face-off in the Polar Bear zone here. 9:57 to go first period. Back to the point. That shot's blocked down on the way to the net. And Wolves will have to touch up, get back on side. Smishik picks it up now. Played out to center. Off the stick of Scarlett. Played into the zone. I don't think she had the red line there, but what do I know? Rose leaves there for Suchek. Suchek plays it up ahead. Rose. Nice play, defensive play there by the Wolves. Played back to the line. And Wolves look to break it out. Stolen there for a moment by Anilovich. Played up to the line. Now back out to center. Arena plays it across past the stick of Scarlett. And it's stolen there by Anilovich. Held in by Anilovich. And played back into the Polar Bear zone. Wolves try and drop it high at the point. And it's 1-0 Wolves as a Wolves player walked out front and was able to bury it. Draw one there by the Wolves. Arena gets zone entry. Looks to drop it, plays it across. Shot towards the net, that goes just wide through traffic. Picked up there, played up and out. Jones plays it ahead, picked off there, and we're off sides. .745 here to go. Face off one there by the Wolves. Polar Bears little played into the zone, and now it's played out to center. Wolves look to get the zone. Drop at the blue line. Shot, the goal. So 2-0 Wolves. Polar Bears need to do a little bit better job stepping up on the player coming out of the corner. That's twice we've allowed somebody to come off goal line extended and get a clean look. So Wolves win the draw. They play it back into their own zone. And now they're able to break it out. Clean breakout here to center. Onside, barely as they hit the line. They'll hold up. Try and play it across. Cross ice pass. Just out of the reach of one of the Wolves players. Centered out front. Shot. And a nice centering pass there by the Wolves. I believe the goaltender got a piece of that. And they come back the other way. Shot on net. And it'll be a save by the Wolves goaltender. Back to the point, in the skates, Anilovich. Anilovich works it on her backhand, tries to work it back to the point. Held in there by Rose, and the Wolves pick it off. And Wolves look to come back the other way. Anilovich across to Rose. Rose, shot, and a glove save by the goaltender. Draw one by the Polar Bears. Shot towards the net. That goes just wide. Picked up there by the Wolves. Wolves work at far side. Picked off there. Shot towards the net. That's deflected down. Stolen there by Clance. And the Wolves come back the other way. 3-on-2 as they hit the line. Clance up ahead to Arena. Taken off her stick by the Wolves. Stolen there by Jones. Jones leaves it back for 19. Up ahead to Arena. Arena works it under forehand. Shot towards the net. Safe by the goaltender. Polar Bears are going to need to get some traffic in front here as the Wolves break it out now. Centered out front. That's broken up by the stick of Suchek. Suchek plays it out to center. Come back the other way. Dolan plays it across to Scarlett. Scarlett has it now towards the net. Bounces in on the goaltender. Goaltender kicks it aside and played back out to center. Jones leaves there for Rose. Drops back to Jones. And stolen there by the Wolves. Step up there by Schmishik. And Wolves get possession in the corner. Look to center it out front. Puck goes back to the blue line. And out, Anilovich with a head of steam there. Anilovich with a breakaway opportunity here. Anilovich shot wide of the net. Anilovich, just a little late getting to that rebound. Otherwise, she had a chance to put that in off the end boards. But the Wolves pick it up here. And they get the zone. Force wide. Shot from a sharp angle and a save. I think that's Nichols in net today. I'm trying to see through. It's 30 or 35 on the jersey. May not be Nichols. If it is, I apologize. Face off one there by the Wolves. Played into the center. Rose plays it up ahead. Now back into the zone. Sorry. Goaltender, I believe, is Price. Played up ahead by Anilovich. Anilovich shot. And right into the breadbasket. 3:24 here to go. Klantz, Dolan, and Yegi out there. Played in. Polar Bears got a touch up. And now we're on side. Wolves come back the other way. Dumped in on net. Over the stick of Yiggy. Up ahead to Klantz. Klantz tries to step around the defender. Taking off the puck there. Rose lays a little body there. Jones steps up to hold in at the line. And puck comes back out into the Polar Bear zone. Dug out there by Arena. Arena plays it across to Dolan. Dolan plays it ahead. Stolen there by the Wolves. Shot. Glove down by Price. Picked up there by Suchek. Suchek behind the net now. Stolen there by the Wolves. Battle along the near boards there. Shot kicked out by Price. Thrown in towards the net. Now it's played far corner. Scarlett over there to pick it up. Played to the line. Held in. And it was a good try to hold it in there, but I believe it did come out. So with 1:46 here to go, first period. Face-off will come outside the Polar Bear zone. Anilovich out there to take the draw. Looks like Hunt and Urban. Anilovich to take the draw. Played ahead into the zone. Bothered there. Jones plays it up the boards to the line. Held in there by the Wolves. And two players collide there, but the Polar Bears come up with it. Arena has it now. Arena skates with it. Arena plays it in deep. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Wolves pick it up there. Work it up to the point. Held in there by Jones. And Wolves get possession now. They'll look to play a cross ice, picked up there by Rose. Rose fans on the pass. Jones tries to leave. And played ahead by Urban. Played across. Off the stick of Urban. Bulls roll it in on net and a save by Price. Shots and goals 13-9 in favor of the Wolves. So Klons to take the draw. Wins it back to Schmishik. And played out to center. Annalee fights for it. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Stolen there by Klontz. Klontz tripped up there, but we'll play on. In the skates of Dolan, and that'll do it for one period of play. At the end of one, it is 2-0 Wolves. All right, ready to get the second period underway here. All right, almost ready for puck drop here to start the second. We need one more. And Alovich, Hunt, and Foster out there to start. And Alovich to take the draw. One there by the Wolves. Played into the Polar Bear zone. Arena will go back there to pick it up. Arena tries to work it back to Jones. Has it stolen. Puck's loose out front. Broken up at the last second by Jones. Worked back to the point. And Arena picks it up there. Spins with it. Works it behind the net to Jones. Jones doesn't have an outlet though. Jones leaves there for Anilovich. Anilovich plays it across to Foster and out. It's going to go all the way down. And little gift of an icing there is, I don't know that players were quite going full speed for that puck, but icing nonetheless. Quant's out there now to take the draw. Ponce wins the draw. In this case, to Smishik. Work back to the line. Shot towards the net. Save by Price. Puck's loose. Save by Price. Shot. Rebound goal. Face off one there by the Polar Bears. Rose brings it into the zone, fights through a hook. Works it to Dolan. Dolan tries to go back to Rose. Oh, and we did get the hook there as Rose came into the zone. So Polar Bears will head to the power play here. Yep. Oh, and I've been muted. So that was Rose with the goal. All right, Suchek to take the draw. Suchek plays it ahead. Suchek plays it around over the stick of Foster. And Wolves play it back out to center. Stolen there. Jones plays it out of the zone. Step up there. And player fans on it. Picked up now by Arena. Arena coming back the other way. Arena slides it through two players. She'll go try and retrieve her own dump. Played down low. Scarlett tries to pick it up there. Wolves pick it up though. Stolen there by Foster, and now it's picked up by the Wolves, and they'll look to break it out to center. Well, that one's on my kid. She's got to get back.
Wait, are you guys on our team or theirs?
Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He's a player. We've been talking to him.
Played back into the zone. Polar Bears go back there to pick it up. Worked out front by the Wolves. Shot towards the net. Broken up there. Picked up now by Anilovich. Anilovich up the near boards. Anilovich plays it up ahead to Jones. Jones drops there. Shot towards the net. And played up and out by the Wolves. And delayed offside there. Wolves bringing it in the zone. Stolen there by Quantz. Wolves steal it though. Shot towards the net, steered aside by the goaltender. Back to the point. Shot blocked down by Quantz. And left there, Quantz comes out with Hunt. Quantz tries to slide it through a player. Picked off there by the Wolves. Wolves try and work it cross ice. Broken up by Rose. Off the stick of Annalee. Annalee plays it up and out. And now we're going to have it whistle down for an offsides as it hit the player exiting, hopping over the boards into the bench. Suchek to take the draw. Played ahead into the zone. Suchek will give chase there. Suchek wins the race. Suchek looking for Smishik out front. And goes through everybody. Played back into the Polar Bear zone. Stolen there by the Wolves. Shot wide of the net. Suchek plays it ahead. Rose brings it into the zone. Works it on her forehand. Rose shot just wide of the net. Good quick release she has. Rose works it behind the net. Spins off a player there. Tries to leave it far side for Foster. And it's picked off there by the Wolves. And now out the center. Rose has it there, plays it across to Smishik. Smishik plays it into the zone, but that's going to be whistled down for an icing here. 7:49 here to go, second period. Face-off will come all the way back into the Bears zone. And Alovich, Hunt, and Urban out there now. Jones and Arena. Anilovich should take the draw. One there by the Wolves. Back to the point. Shot towards the net. Steered aside by the goaltender. Jones leaves behind for Arena. Arena plays it up the near boards. To the line. Now it's played out. A couple players collide there. Wolves bring it back into the zone. Jones leaves there for Hunt. And Hunt's able to play it ahead. Hunt steps around the defender. Shot towards the net. Steered aside by the goaltender. Puck's loose at the side of the net. Wolves pick it up there. Look to bring it out. Nice defensive play there by the Polar Bears to collapse on the player. Off the stick of Hunt. Anilovich steals it now. And played up ahead. Wolves pick it off, able to hold at the line. Now they work it down low. Shot, blocker to side. Jones tries to play it up and out. Held in there at the point by the Wolves. Wolves work it down low now. And now the Polar Bears play it out to center. Polar Bears try and get a couple new fresh players on here. Ooh, bad change by the Polar Bears, but they are offsides at the line. As the Wolves were looking at a 3-on-0. .6:18 here to go second period. Wants to take the draw through the skates of Annalee. Brought in the zone by the Wolves. Stolen there by Annalee. Dropped at the point there. Shot blocked down. Stolen there by Smishik. And Smishik plays it up ahead to Annalee. Annalee throws it in on the goaltender on net. And everybody peels off thinking the goaltender is going to cover. And Wolves will come back the other way. Smart play by the goaltender there. Drop pass. Picked off there. Puck goes around far side. Picked up there by Dolan. Dolan plays it to the line, not out. Now it is taken out there by Annalee. And played right back into the Bears zone. Smishik behind the net to pick it up. Cut off along the boards there. Tied up with a player, dug out there by Rose. And she'll skate out with it. Slides through two players. Brings it on her backhand. Shot off the side of the net. Player taken out there on the boards. Wolves work it down low. Now they bring it up high. Played down low. Wolves try and center. Up the boards. Picked off there by Scarlett. And Quantz has it now. Quantz tries to play it up and out. Picked off there by the Wolves. They work it back to the line. Foster able to take that away. Now it's picked up by Quantz. Quantz plays it ahead. Picked off there. Up ahead to Foster. Foster plays it into the zone. Stolen there, though, by the Wolves. And Wolves look to come back the other way. Stolen there by Suchek. Player blows a tire there for the Wolves. Suchek down low. Suchek centers it out front. Played back to the line past the stick of Arena out to center. Arena. And just offsides at the line. So we're in the face-off outside the Wolves zone here on that offside. It's 3:20 to go here, second period. Hunt to Urban Anilovich. Anilovich to take the draw. Played back to Arena. Arena plays it ahead into the zone. Anilovich. Anilovich shot through traffic. Nice save by the goaltender there. Good shot on net by Anilovich. Polar Bears able to hold there at the line. Now it's played out to center. Broken up there by Anilovich. Rena body to body with a player there. And it's dug out by Urban. But stolen there by the Wolves. Wolves bring it back into the zone. Shot on net and a save by the goaltender. All right, Anilovich to take the draw. Picked up there. Anilovich has it taken off her stick. Picked up there. Schmishek. Left down low by the Wolves. Wolves look to center. Broken up by the stick of Anilovich. They work it into the slot. Far side. Shot. Deflected in on net. Saved by the goaltender with 2:08 here. Saved by Price. Klon's out here now to take the draw. Worked back to the point by the Wolves. Shot. Blocked down there by Klontz. Has it taken off her stick. Dolan able to get to it for a moment, and now Klontz comes back the other way. Klontz. Klontz shot, and a save by the goaltender on Klontz with 1:42 here to go, second period. Klontz and Lee Dolan out there now with Rose and Schmissek. Klontz to take the draw. Puck's played ahead. Held in there by Rose. And now the Wolves are able to break it out to center. Back check of Klontz. Breaks that up for a moment. Wolves get the zone. They take it wide. Centered out front. Taken away there by Klontz. Wolves get possession though. Puck's played down low. Klontz able to play it up and out to center. Played ahead into the zone. And picked off there by Suchek. Suchek with a head of steam coming back the other way. Suchek slides to the middle. Suchek has to take it off her stick at the last moment there. Schmishek steals. And they come back the other way. Picked off there by Rose. Rose tries to leave for a player. Breakaway here for the Wolves. Shot. The goal. So 5-1 Wolves here with 17.8 here to go. Suchek to take the draw. One there by the Wolves. They'll work it D to D. They'll try and play it ahead for one last rush. Play it across. Player blows a tire there. And that'll do it for 2 periods. We'll be back in a moment for the third. Oh, man.
It's okay, I grabbed the mic.
Not even enough time to.
I said a lot of inappropriate things. You're going to get some letters.
I'm already banned in most countries. All right, face off one there. By the Polar Bears, played out to center. Wolves pick it up there. They'll spin with it behind the net. Played up ahead into the zone. Player sidesteps one, shot and a goal. So 6-1 Wolves here, 13-13 to go. Wants to take the draw. Picked up there. Smishik. Stolen there by the Wolves. Smishik on the forecheck. Player steps around Dolan and out to center. Wolves hit the line. Played in deep. Wolves get it. Nice stick there to break that up, though, by Quantz. Back to the blue line, and puck comes out to center. Annalee will give chase. Stolen there for a moment. Now the Wolves get possession. And they get the blue line. Drop at the blue line there. Picked off there by Arena. Arena is going to skate with it. 2-on-1. 1-on-1 now. She hits the line. Arena sidesteps one. Shot. And a save by the goaltender. All right, offensive zone draw here. Looks like Rose moved up now to center, so we'll have Rose centering this one. Draw one there by the Wolves. Wolves come back the other way. Work behind the net by the Wolves. And dug out by Arena. Arena spins with it. Leaves there for Rose. Rose. She'll break out the other way. Rose plays it cross ice. Out of the reach of Scarlett. Scarlett plays it in the zone. And it's picked off there. Wolves try and play it across. Out of the reach of Foster. And Wolves enter the zone. Shot. Off the blocker of the goaltender. Stolen there by the Wolves. Centered out front. Rose plays it up ahead to the line, not out. Shot blocked by Jones. And it's dug out there by Suchek. Suchek leaves it behind for Jones. Jones tries to go up ahead to Foster. Picked off there by the Wolves. Shot. Kicked aside by the goaltender. Puck's loose. Played up the near boards. Out of the reach of Foster. Polar Bears really tired here at the end of this shift. Puck's played cross ice. Suchek in on the puck. Ties up with the player. Scarlett comes in to support. And Rose able to play it up and out to center. That's played back into the zone and whistled down for an offsides, which is actually probably a good call for the fact that the Bears probably would have been off to the races there. (6-1) Wolves here, 9:53 to go. Anilovich to take the draw. Anilovich brings it down the wing. Battles with a player in the corner. Step up by Arena and played back into the zone, but that's a whistle down offsides as the puck had just come out and been played back in. So 9:29 here to go, third period. Faceoff will be outside the Wolves zone. Anilovich take the draw, one there by the Wolves. Anilovich, Urban Hunt out there. Stremishik in Arena. Arena digs it out, has to take it off her stick. Wolves get possession. Back check, a Hunt breaks that up and is stolen there by Anilovich. Anilovich up ahead to Arena. Arena tries to go back to Anilovich, but that's behind her. So Anilovich will regroup here at center. Slides through one, brings it into the zone. Anilovich tries to slide it through a defender's legs. And Wolves come back the other way. Stolen there by Schmisik. Schmisik ahead to Anilovich. Anilovich shot on net and rebound. And that's the second time this game. Bears let up, could have got an offensive zone draw, but Jones battles there. Able to take the puck away. Played down low to Schmisik. Hunt along the near boards here. Battle along the boards. Dug out there by the Wolves. Shot. Rebound, goal. Wants to take the draw. One there by the Wolves. Brought into the zone. Suchek steals it. Works it up the near boards out of the reach of Dolan. In the skates of Klontz. And steered our arms way by Suchek up ahead. Annalee able to play it into the zone. She'll go in on the forecheck. And the Wolves pick it up. Play it near boards here. Stolen there by Jones. Played out to center. Wolves bring it in, and they're offsides as they hit the line. 6:24 here to go. All right. Shot blocked down by Jones. Played into the corner. Centered out front. Suchek picks it up now. Suchek fans on the clear attempt, so it's intercepted there by the Wolves, and they'll bring it right back into the zone. Wolves try and work it wide. Suchek, good battle there. Fighting against the bigger player there. Bears try and dig it out. It's dug out there by Jones. Jones will skate with it behind the net. Jones up ahead to Rose. Rose able to break it out. Rose with a head of steam on her backhand. Gets to her forehand. Shot. Rebound just out of the reach of Foster. And Wolves will come back the other way with it. Played ahead, up and out to center. Stolen there by Rose. Arena slides through one. Arena brings it into the zone. Arena walks it in out front. Arena shot. And is saved by the goaltender. So under 5 minutes here to go in the third. Anilovich to take the draw. Anilovich wins it, pushes it through. Anilovich shot from a sharp angle and a save by the goaltender, Belgier. Anilovich pushes it through. Anilovich spins with it, taking off the puck behind the net. Good battle there along the boards. Anilovich able to dig it out for a second. Now Urban plays it up, but it's going to be picked off there by the Wolves. Centered out front. And Anilovich has it now. Anilovich brings it into the zone. Anilovich stops. Tries to feather it down low, and it's picked off there by the Wolves. Wolves will come back the other way with it. Shot wide of the net. Played down low. Stolen there by Arena. Arena plays it up ahead to Anilovich. And Anilovich has it now. Picked off there by the Wolves. Wolves with an opportunity here. Shot off the blocker of the goaltender. And Suchek comes back the other way with it. Suchek with a head of steam. Suchek blows around one. Suchek shot right off the goaltender's chest. Jones battles along the boards. Klontz picks it up. Shot towards the net by Annalie, and that'll be a save by the goaltender. So under 2.5 here to go, under 2:20, we'll call it here in the third period. Shots on goal 31-23 in favor of the Wolves. Work back to the point. Jones works it across to Suchek. Suchek tries the one time. Just healed it a little bit. Klontz gets tripped up. Wolves come back the other way. Stolen there by Suchek. Suchek ain't able to get it out of the zone though. Suchek up the boards to Dolan. Taken away there by the Wolves. Shot off the stick of Jones. Up into the glass. Wolves work to the middle. Now into the slot. Stolen there by Suchek. Suchek has Annalie with her. Suchek works it to the middle. Suchek shot. Steered aside by Bozier. Annalie digs it out. Looks to center it out front. Oh! Just past the stick of Rose and out to center. Foster has it taken away there. Wolves pick it up now. And played up ahead. Rose tries to slide it through one, but good puck support there by the Wolves. Puck's loose in the slot. Picked up there by the Wolves and worked back out to center. Wolves try and spring a player now. Hi, my buddy.
Wanted to say hi.
Where are you guys? Ring 3?
Just started. No, 2.
2? Okay, I'll come over and see you. Oh, my buddy, Mr. Marchand. And that's going to do it, guys. Here is a clock will run down. 7-1 game here for your Polar Bears. I will be in NOCO tomorrow for the 3:30 game at NOCO Ice Arena against the Lynx. So, until then, guys.